because like it's easy to kind of naysay idealism, and it's easy to say, yeah, the common theme or the common, way of working is practicality, pragmatism. But there's real power in pragmatic optimism. And for me, that's where that tightrope is. I find the space of trade-offs so interesting because that's the crux of where you live your values under pressure. And if we now is the time to live your values under pressure, that's the crux of that tightrope where I have to make a trade-off between practicality and between my values or the moral argument. What do I do? So often, when the two are aligned, it's easy to live your values. But when all of a sudden it's, do I, do equitable compensation for my staff, or do we get the margin we need to survive? What is your trade-off? And there's often not an easy answer. So I'm not saying that it's easy at all. But the first step is to, like, as you say, Sophia, pause, notice that it's a trade-off, that it's a decision to be made, and you have a choice. And then have the discussion with the right set of people around the table. So not the easy set of people around the table to say, how are we going to do this transparently? That's where I think it's really interesting. And there's space and opportunity for growth to say, how are we living our values under pressure? I think things like the pledge give frameworks and frankly cover for some organizations to say, well, so and so is doing it this way. Here's an example. So maybe we should be doing it, because it does breed creativity when we can see others doing it.